on The Great American Recipe.
Finalists prepare a dish you consider to be your Great American Recipe.
I want to win.
Holy cow.
This is it. The winner of the Great American Recipe is...
There's just a little tease of the Season 3 finale of The Great American Recipe, airing tonight on PBS. Here with some inside scoop on what we can expect tonight is the host of this amazing show, Alejandra Ramos. Good to see you. Alejandra, it's so good to see you.
Oh my gosh, so much fun to be here with you this morning.
Of course, well, I gotta tell you, I love this show so much, and it makes me so hungry every time I watch it. Just tell me about how much you love the show, and do you get to eat all the food that you taste?
I do get to eat all the food, and not only that, but I have like the special privilege because I don't have to judge or make decisions or have to remember things. I just get to enjoy, right? Because I'm just the host.
Right.
So I eat, I enjoy. I like sometimes I'll bring it back to my dressing room to finish later. I love all the food and I get to try all of it.
Right. Well, it's been an amazing season. The contestants have been amazing. The food looks amazing. We're down to our top 3 for tonight. Can you give us an inside scoop on what we can expect for the finale?
Yeah, so we've got our amazing top 3 finalists. We've got Marcella, who is a Sicilian American from Massachusetts. We've got John, who is Mexican American from Texas, and he's just such a great guy, so much fun. And Ajo, who is originally from Togo, and she just brings these incredible West African flavors to her cooking. We also have a couple surprises that I will not spoil. I'm not allowed to spoil. Not even my husband knows about them yet. But you're all gonna find out about that tonight.
Oh, wow. Is it hard being the host? Because, you know, you have to be kind of Switzerland. You have to be neutral. But, you know, you probably have some favorite dishes or things, you know, that you loved. And it's got to be hard to see, you know, like last week, the contestants leave and get the top 3 because you really become attached to these contestants.
It's so true. Yeah. I mean, it's a privilege to be the host, and I love getting to kind of lead the party. But yeah, it can be a little bit, I mean, I love everyone and I fall in love with their dishes and their ingredients, like no matter what. And so it is hard to see them go, but they stay part of the community. I mean, and like, I'm still in touch with cooks from seasons 1 and season 2. So I know, you know, it's like, it's not goodbye, it's just see you later. But we are really going to just celebrate our top 3 finalists tonight. And you're going to see who the winner of the Great American Recipe is.
Oh, I'm so excited for that. You know, I love some of the challenges, and some of the things I was noticing too is like expanding your palate, like maybe tasting something from a culture you've never tasted. Has there been a recipe or an item that really opened your eyes or your mind to a new culture and a new taste?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this happens every season, and season 3 was probably, I think I tasted more new things in season 3 than I have ever before. In fact, all of the judges, we had this incredible cook, Kim from Alaska, who brought reindeer, right? I think it was like her first or second challenge. So right straight out the gate, we were trying brand new things that none of us had ever tasted. I had never tried a lot of the dishes that Ajo, our West African cook, made. A lot of dishes from Pittsburgh. There were dishes that I'd never tried. I mean, I live in New York. It's not that far away. And to me, so it is. I think it's such a beautiful journey, and it really just kind of opens up your eyes to just how diverse the food in the United States really is. Like, American cooking is not just burgers and pizza. It is a huge, beautiful, broad tapestry of flavors.
You're so right, and it made me want to try new things. I was like, oh my gosh, that looks so good. I want to try that. Like you said, from Alaska, the moose meatballs. I'm like, I've never had moose.
No, I've never had moose before either. I mean, there's so many fun things, and yeah, it does make you want to try new things. Like, my dad watches the show every Monday night, and he will text me and he'll be like, how was that soup? Do you have the recipe for this one? What did that taste like? Like, people get excited about it. And I think it has to do with the fact that it's not just about the dish or the execution, but really hearing those stories, right? Because once you hear that passion, the love that goes behind the dish, that just sort of amplifies it and just like dials up the excitement of the recipe. And that's what really gets both the judges and our home viewers excited to try this.
It's so true, too, because when you hear their story, it endears you to the contestant. And I love when they make something that reminds them of their grandmother or their grandchild or their sister. It really brings the recipe like a full circle moment.
Yes, and that's why I love that we keep the cooks all season long until that the final 3.
See, that's why I like it. Yeah, I love that element of the show because I want to get invested in these chefs.
Exactly, right? Like, so, and the thing too is like everyone has a bad day or a bad cook. So having them there the whole time, that allows us to really get to like know them, know who they are, like see the breadth of their cooking. And a lot
Yes.
of times just because you're Sicilian doesn't mean that you only cook Sicilian food, right? Like we had those incredible tacos from Marcella last week. So that sort of thing we would never have got into if we didn't keep people on the whole time. So I think the time to connect with them is so important, and it is what makes our show so special.
It is. Okay, so season 3 finale is tonight. Are you gearing up, hopefully, for season 4?
Well, we're gonna focus on season 3 tonight. We're gonna celebrate our winner and our finalists. But you know, maybe
Okay.
we'll have some
Well, just promise me this. If there's season 4 and you come back, please come back. We'd love to talk to you again and talk all about the show because it is so refreshing and it's so heartwarming and it makes you hungry. And it's really diverse, which I love.
100%. Yes, it is. It's such a beautiful, heartwarming show, and I hope that all your viewers fall in love with it just the way that we have.
Alejandra Ramos, thank you so much and best of luck. We'll see you tonight on PBS.
Thank you.
All right. The finale airs tonight at 8 o'clock on PBS.